So the biggest one for me was hiring an admin.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I felt it. And I
yeah,
didn't do any admin stuff, and
yeah,
I felt the
yeah,
difference, which
it's
is crazy.
absolutely just one of the best hires we've made. And I forget how the exact formula, and I should have looked it up because I wrote it down. But essentially, it's like take whatever your hourly rate is, and then your buyback rate. I believe what he says in the book is a quarter of your hourly rate, or 25. Yeah, 25% of what your personal hourly rate is. So just take how much you make in a year, and then you get the hourly rate for a 40-hour work week, and then 25% of that. And that's your buyback rate. So, and then what you do is you put essentially everything that you're doing into like a bucket. So, okay, this is a $10 an hour task. This is a $50 an hour task. This is a $100 an hour task, right? So, me sending replying to customer messages from people who bought something and they have a question about it, that is a low level task. That is not growing the business, but it still needs to be done.
Mhm.
And then on the other side of the scale, high level tasks is me sourcing for brands to outreach for and going into our repricer and adjusting things. Now, obviously, the repricer is still doing things, but those are activities that are growing the business and making sure that inventory is selling. So I want to make sure that anything that is a low value task, essentially, like something that's not growing the business but needs to be done, is I'm not doing it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
anything that's being done over and over again, that is simple and can be done by that. So then I was like, okay, this is what I'm making. This is what my buyback rate is. I need to hire an admin because I can get this time back to then focus on things that are going to grow the business. And not only is it going to help you grow the business, but it also relieves so
So
much
much
stress,
yeah.
so much pressure. I'm able to get through my to-do list, not look at these other things and they're getting done. It's just awesome. So that was one
Yeah.
of the biggest switches I had to make because again, we already had two sourcers at that point. So I'm like, I don't really want to bring on a third person because we can keep payroll low.
Mhm.
But that was a shift I had to make. It's like I need to focus on getting time back into my schedule so I can actually focus on growing the business and not just kind of trying to hold it together.
Yeah.